to leave any side as my results.
Another on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the bucket.
Whoa! Gets to the rim and they'll count the basket. 2 steps.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of pickup.
Knocked loose. He'd come up with it.
Every possession on the road is critical.
Magic basketball. Probing the defense. And it's rejected.
This team and the Magic now gets a chance to set their identity with Mo Bamba. He's 7-1 with a 7 in the middle of the lane, deterring and blocking shots. This kid has a chance to be an absolute star.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. He shoots, off the mark. Slams it home on the putback.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Orlando has it. 4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Down Broadway, 4-2.
It's not a travel, Ed. You're allowed 2 steps after you pick up the ball. Now, these steps may be more east and west instead of north and south, but this is the new game that these young kids are playing.
Jay, they're so athletic. I would imagine it varies from official. Grant with the basketball. They're down 3. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. To Waiters. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First try, no good. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-2 trip.
James Johnson.
Magic own the possession. Knocked loose. Heat get control. Big finish at the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Augustine with it up top. Down 4. Knocked loose. That's blocked by Vucevic.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
That pass stolen by Orlando. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Rises for the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Whiteside. Magic in control. Great dish to set it up. Throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's the Heat with the possession. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense. Shot from the lane won't go. To Whiteside. Almost. and he's not getting the call. Augustine with the basketball, trailing by 4. That is great vision to set it up. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Augustine. 2 minutes left in the second.
Curling inside, got a piece of it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
He got
Damn!
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jack.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To Waiters. Rejected.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Time for some new personnel into the game. Magic have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this.
That won't fall. And scores at the rim. Beautifully done with the Euro step.
Ed, you're allowed 2 steps after you pick the basketball up. It doesn't matter which feet you step with, but 2 counts.
Pass stolen by Miami. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
It's the Heat with the possession. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. And a put-back slam. Now a 3. At the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. Time expires to end the first half with the Magic in front.
Fellas, back to you. Be alert. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
Off the mark.
Trap.
To Waiters.
I got him. Small ball.
From the painted area, won't go down.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
The drive, right to the basket. Oh, blocked away.
And it's not just about blocking shots, it's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Orlando ball, knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide.
Damn. Nigga playing mud.
Got
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
Watch that cutter, 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 cutter.
Inside, he scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Fournier. Gordon has a look. Offensive rebound to Fournier. To Vucevic. Almost unlucky bounce. To Waiters. Going to launch beyond the arc. Waiters forced that one off the mark on the three. To Fournier. Gordon. The shot blocked by Whiteside.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jake. Free throws coming up.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum. Some change up. Let's see how this one plays out.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Miami with the basketball. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him. You're in the worrisome place for your team.
Down to 5 on the 24. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Yeah, I picked all the
Great
poop out
contest
the
by
yard.
the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next week. It was more.
What you want, girl? What you want? What you want, girl? Hey, girl. Hey, boo-boo. Hey. What y'all want? What y'all want? Y'all live, look. Y'all live. Look at the dogs. Yeah.
Do I need to call him back?
Yeah, call him.
Come on, Lucille.
Get out.
Let's go, Lucille.
You too, sugar.
His own head.
Come on.
Beat half the basketball. To Waiters. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's
My phone on the couch, so make sure they don't chew my cord.
down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one goes down.
My phone on the couch, so make sure they don't chew my charger.
First misses the second. That ball's out of bounds. Last touch by a Magic. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
I got mine, y'all get yours. I got mine. Got him. Trap. Got him.
Curling inside. They missed a short one there. Magic have it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Oh, big finish at the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
The assist from number 16, James.
Grant with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. To Fournier. Oh, it's Whiteside with the rejection.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Knocked away at the rim.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fournier to Aaron Gordon. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Vucevic. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Grant with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5.
To number 10, Evan Fournier.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Miami.
Miami's got it.
2 minutes
To
remaining.
Wade. Beyond the arc for 3. That
Ooh, I don't know why I shot that.
no good. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lets it fly from long range. Not going downfield. No good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Block shot.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Defender was right there. He has to know better.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To Wade. Count it. That's belief right there on his shot.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. 3 quarters down. The Heat with the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. It's
What?
Orlando's ball.
Want them to roam around or go back in the room?
Is she gonna be up?
I'm up, but I'm in the room.
Bring my phone in the room, in the cord, so they won't chew it.
So you want them to roam around?
Yeah, they'll get some freedom a little bit.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
And Josh Richardson, zero hesitation on that one. Buries the three.
I love stories like Josh Richardson's. A mid-second round pick in the 2015 draft, and he had to scrape and claw every inch of the court to make the team. Now, 2 years later, he finds himself in a starting role on the playoff team. That's called the American dream. And you can expect that same dog mentality in this game tonight.
Knocked loose.
Hey, catch up. Let's go.
To Richardson. Nothing going here on that drive. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Grant with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Second effort. Another shot stays out. Another follow stays out.
Bullshit.
Richardson. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose. He'd come up with it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
From long range, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Great feed. Mo Bamba powers it through.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
He's denied. He'd recovered.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
No good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And if you have the ball in your hands on offense and you're that open and you see the defense sprinting at you, directly at you, not taking an angle to try to block your shot to not hit you, brace yourself for contact, focus on making the basket, and one every time.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. Knocked loose. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's five fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Dragic.
I got your help here.
From the painted area, won't go down. In rhythm, makes it look easy with the three.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Curling inside. And gets to the basket. Jay, he knew exactly where he was going with it.
A lot of talk in the offseason about D-Wade retiring, hanging it up, unlacing the sneaks. But we saw a different D-Wade in the playoffs last year, especially in the fourth quarter. We saw the flash. We could see more.
Magic basketball. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell
Respectful
drill.
ass nigga.
You
Been
stay
blocking
down
my
your
shit
stance
all game.
defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Goes to the right side. Wade. Wade's shot no good.
I got ball. It's all me.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And he misses that one free throw. In the front court, it's Augustine. Down a bundle. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Trying to cash in. Offensive board. And a putback slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Driving right to the basket.
Damn, my nigga missing everything.
To Wade. That's blocked by Vucevic.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Orlando has it. Shot from the lane won't go. Surveys the floor. To Richardson. Five to shoot for Miami. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Whiteside. No!
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Knocked loose. Second effort. To Wade. Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Isaac to Fournier. The Heat secure the rebound. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Inside, he scores.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic. To Whiteside. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Heat get control.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
The shot rejected by Isaac.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Augustine with it up top. His guys down big. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Augustine with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive. Offensive board. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. Gets off a three. At the buzzer. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. The Heat with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
I don't even want to see these games. That shit was 40
ESPN
ball.
on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Yeah, from the back porch. Back there with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to see some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just want a portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different. On the globe.
And away we go. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
From the painted area, won't go down. Another shot stays out. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Wizards at the controls. Beal to Howard. Slams it down. And there was no stopping him that time.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
To Porter. And a throwdown.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
To Whiteside. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Team foul number 1 for Miami.
Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Wizards with the basketball. Wall. He'd get control. It's a big finish.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Beal to Wall. Inside, he scores.
14-year NBA veteran Dwight Howard didn't become the player we all hoped he would become, but still a very serviceable big in this league. Actually, 5th in the NBA in terms of offensive rebounding last year.
To Wall. From long range. Oh, blocked away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Into the front court, it's Wall. 10-6, our score. Beal to Wall. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Wizards. Oh, big finish at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
He'd have the basketball. To Whiteside. Shot from the lane won't go. Beal to Howard. Great looking vision. He gets it.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
To Waiters. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Into the front court comes Wall. It's 12-10. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Not that time. Porter. That is great vision to set it up. Beal buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. The pass taken away. Oubre to Wall. Going to launch beyond the arc. And John Wall, good on the quick release there. If you blink, you may miss the fastest man in the NBA.
Man, John Wall is like a blur. When I see him, it reminds me of players I used to guard in the past. Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson. He is that fast with or without the basketball.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions. Miami.
Wheeler, here it comes. Wheeler.
scores on the Euro step.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Washington basketball. Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done. In watching John Wall, for him to be successful, you get the sense that he needs the ball in his hands most times.
He does, Ed. And there's a new age in the NBA. It's called team basketball. You equate a guard's success to how his team does. And when they're all sharing the sugar, it makes the team that much better and more efficient. For a guard who's trying to break into the elite of the elite, he will not do so until he relinquishes some of that control and he gets other players involved.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Wall across the timeline. The lead is 2. Wall. Offensive rebound. Another shot won't go either. Nothing going here on that drive. Layup goes down. Well done.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
It's Washington with the basketball. Wall. Oh, he's denied. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Had a chance, but it's no good.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Here's a chance from long range. Knocked loose. That pass stolen by the Wizards. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Nothing going here on that drive. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
It's not a travel, Ed. You're allowed 2 steps after you pick up the ball. These steps may be more east and west.
Jay, they're so athletic. I would imagine it varies from official to official.
Or it varies from great player to great player.
On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Stuffs it down with authority.
John Wall, the new modern-day athlete. He battled the knee injury last season and missed 41 contests after undergoing arthroscopic surgery on that knee, and still one of the fastest guys we have in the league today.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Wall with it up top. Down 3. Nice pass to set things up. Gets an open look and hits. Defense played the percentages. The offense cashes in. It's the Heat with the possession.
No fading on that shot, strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. And draws the foul.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
For the Miami.
Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Beal. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Drives, but the shot won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Miami's got it.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Shotgun, yep.
He was hacked. They let it go. Another follow. No good.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
4-3. Wizards have the rebound.